Welcome to What a Time to Be Alive, the only podcast counting down everything this week that made you say, what a time to be alive. And now, Patrick Monahan, Kath Barbadoro, and Eli Uden.
Folks, welcome to What a Time to Be Alive, the only podcast that counts down things each week to make you say things outside of the podcast. I'm Patrick Monahan.
I'm Kath Barbadoro.
I'm Eli Uden. Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
What if I closed my eyes for the entire recording? Just really dialed in. Just lived in the podcast.
That's right. We're here in a beautiful holiday weekend.
That's right. Yeah. 60 and rainy. Just what we all wanted.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this is my kind of weather, all right?
This is Eli season.
Enjoy the long
Meditating.
weekend.
That's
For
it. We
you,
didn't do it
have
as
piss.
a story. We didn't do it as a story. Maybe we could talk about the bonus. But my monastery plans of... There's the monk that plays Counter-Strike. He's living the dream.
There's a Counter-Strike monk?
There's Counter-Strike monk. Now we got to talk about it on the bonus. He's made peace. He's found a way.
Okay.
To get Counter-Strike as part of his journey. And
does he have the Twitch streamers bump that you were just alluding to?
We were because Kath is worried she's going to get a bump from wet hair and headphones, which I wouldn't know anything about. I don't got enough hair to get it wet.
If you see me out in the wild and I have like a big dent in my hair, because my hair is pretty straight around my ears, it's because I was delivering this priceless entertainment for you. You're welcome.
It's a sacrifice.
Exactly.
Reverse bump it, which I guess is a divot, right?
Smooth
That's just the hair product divot. Makes it look like you got a big divot in your head.
I think that's what they call. There's a specific style of hair that is associated with like Utah Mormons, and it's basically that they have like a divot. I think they call it
Fontanelle special.
Or it's the Utah dent. I'll send you a pic of the Utah dent. But anyway, tell me about the Twitch streamer bump.
The thing is, obviously people who, especially like the hardcore streamers who are, on there like 8 hours a day wearing headphones. I don't think it's like a real thing, but there's, people call for them to like show their head turned to the side. And, I think it's just a head shape that some people have kind of a little kind of a like bump in the middle.
Top of their
left
head.
Left to right. Yeah. Like where your headphones are. And so it's a thing to be like, have you worn a headphone so much that they've created sort of a slot for themselves? And like I said, I don't think that's, you've turned your head into a headphone stand in ways. And I don't think it really happens, but it's bad for the streamers who just happen to have something that looks like that, because then they can get called out and be like, show the dent. Like I've definitely been in a chat where someone's like, show the dent. So that becomes part of your personality, I guess, part of your identity.
Yeah, that's not great.
Is the streamer dent.
What is causing these Utah dents? What is the cause of this?
They're doing it on purpose. Like how you think it's like a medical.
Or like what? No, but I mean like what? Okay, so that's just something.
It's a hairstyle.
It's a hairstyle. They want it to. It's very confusing that they want it to look like that. I think what it is it started as they like these waves. They do these waves where they're straight at the ends. It's like wavy until it gets like to about your shoulder, and then it's straight like down. Like I'll show you an example of that too. I think that's how it started, but then people were doing it on short hair, and so they only got one wave in. So it's a dent, and then it like caught on as like a thing.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like a bob that cuts in at one point. It's like a hourglass bob sort of situation.
It's an hourglass bob, yes.
Yeah.
A voluptuous bob is what's happening on these women's heads.
A lot of hairstyles that look like you had to leave in the middle of your appointment. Like you had to run.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one...
It's like somewhat more normal, but it is sort of the
normal.
same problem where it's like you want waves, but you have short hair, so you get one single wave, which it looks like a dent. I think the key here,
in terms of like facial framing, the last one here, obviously people can't see them, but the last one, the dent is around the jawline area, which feels more natural for the head. The top one, which is really upsetting, the dent is right at the eye level, so it really kind of gives you like the alien from American Dad thing. Like it's got a real unfortunate facial shape.
This person looks like they had like a cigar blow up in their face. Like, that
is kind of the look, because it also is like
Give me the
often
rabbit season.
Yeah. It's what Elmer Fudd would have if he had hair. He would have this.
Yeah.
Well, it's also often combined with like deep fake tan, so they do look like burnt. They look a little toasty, like a cigar blew up in their face. Is exactly it.
Drinking their weird cola with creamer in it or whatever's going on over there. I don't know.
Yeah. That is now like proliferating in a way where I'm like, we need to confine this culture to Utah. We can't let that get out. We can't. It's breach containment in a way that upsets me.
Luckily, I think most things tend to stay in Utah. I think they sort of self-confine in a way.
I don't know. I feel like it's because like for a long time, like the whole like woman blog space was like crypto Mormons, because it was like because women, in a lot of Mormon communities, women really aren't supposed to work outside the home. Which is why they are all in MLMs too. Like MLMs are really popular in Utah, but they would start blogs and then they would like transmit their culture to people outside of this world who are reading their blogs who didn't know this was all Mormon stuff. It's like trad wife thing. Like I feel like it is.
You must not have heard of the dirty soda movement.
Keep this movement. We need to crush this movement mercilessly. Get him out of here. We need to put down this movement.
The stuff people are drinking now is out of hand.
I'm a dissident to this movement.
Yeah. I feel like, it used to be like people like drinking chocolate milk as an adult. I feel like chocolate milk is fine now comparatively to like, I need to put like syrup in my Coke. And it's like, come on, just
those cream sodas with heavy creamer and like gummy bears in them are like fentanyl, and chocolate milk is like buying an opium pot at the store, a poppy pot at the store, and making tea out of it. Like it's gotten so much more intense.
Yeah, it's like a child gets to make any drink they want for their birthday energy. It's very upsetting to me.
I make it every day before I leave the house.
It's my coffee. Yeah. My birthday cake coffee.
It's in a thing this big, and I put like a layer of ice and then a bunch of like sprinkles and shit. And then, it's,
It's hard not to be Dennis Leary about it. It's very difficult. Honestly, like he kind of did those people a favor because of how annoying and shitty he is. Like people, I don't want to make fun of them now because of him.
Yeah.
So,
did Dennis Leary famously go off on Mormon culture?
No, he
coffee flavored coffee.
Coffee flavored
coffee.
Oh,
right. Yeah. Well, there's a line between that. It's like creamer or sugar. That's a personal choice. But we're throwing gummy bears. I mean, I don't think it's the coffee and the gummy bear, but yeah, I just like to have a drink every morning. Bunch of creamer, some of those gummy bears that give you diarrhea, and then I just drip my way over to work. I leave a Hansel and Gretel style diarrhea trail.
You're actually propelled to work by the diarrhea coming out of your ass. It's like I
hold onto my backpack like a jetpack and go zooming down the street like Astro Boy.
Do you guys
this image?
Do you have sweet tooths? Sweet teeth? Are you a
sweet teeth?
Like, are you a dessert or an apps?
I'm not a big dessert guy, but I've never thought about the plural being sweet teeth. That's
sweet
unfortunate.
Look, with the dessert menu, I'll take a look. Right? That's the classic move. I'll take a look.
My ideal is getting one but splitting it between like 4 people. Like I want a couple bites. I don't want.
Yeah.
And if I'm picking, if it's like a budget thing or like a stomach real estate thing, I'm usually going apps. Like I'm not saving room for dessert. It's a happy. I'll seize the moment if I feel like it. But yeah.
You gotta get the. You're going to do the French onion soup followed by a sundae with the turtle shell chocolate on top. So you have 2 pierceable items. You got 2 pots that you can
creme
pierce.
Brulee. Really? The French onion soup of dessert is the creme brulee.
That's correct.
Ramekins. I'm having a full ramekin meal.
All special dishes.
Clear the... like a little...
I don't want any of my stuff to come in
Ghibli
and anything else is served in.
Nope. I'm keeping your dishwashers busy back there. That's what I'm doing.
I'm going to bring you dry on ramekins in the back.
Yeah. Also, can I have a Moscow Mule with that as well? I need the copper still. Yep.
That's right.
That would be a funny challenge for round of martinis. That'd be a good Iron Chef challenge or something. Is only dishes that come in weird tableware.
Yeah, the dish, like you said, the dishwasher's nightmare. I'm getting table guacamole, and you got to do another thing. French onion soup, everything in a ramekin, creme brulee, Moscow mule. What else can we throw on top of here? What's coming in this special
milkshake
dish?
with that big metal cup.
Yep.
Yeah. Cast iron cornbread.
Just go to a restaurant that has no indication they have it. It's like, yeah, I'll do a vanilla milkshake. It's like, milkshake?
Yeah. I like a fancy.
Sir, this is a restaurant.
place.
We're not. What are you talking? We're not. This is not a diner. I don't know.
Do you have creamer sodas here? Yeah. It's like, this is La Bernardin. What are you doing?
This is not a soda jerk.
Yeah.
Am I wearing a funny hat? Yes or no?
You got milk back there. Well, shake it.
I do think having a sweet tooth, liking sweet treats, is similar to the sort of masculinity in crisis issue that we were discussing earlier with Shelby's event.
Oh yeah, Shelby's had a crisis of masculinity. Shelby went through. Shelby went through it.
He confessed to us in our group chat that he, quote, gasped in front of 2 women last weekend.
Shelby got hit with the vapors, unfortunately.
Hate to gasp as a man. Why are you gasping as a man?
He was afraid.
He was startled. He was startled off his feet.
Why are you, as a man, gasping?
They came up behind him. He hit that gasp.
Wonderful.
Never occurred to me that was, not something men are supposed
only
to do.
Only one type of gasp is manly, and that is the last. The last gasp.
You're only
Pretty
allowed
manly.
to gasp if you're actively dying.
You get one.
You get one, and if you use it too early, it's sunk. Like, if everyone's around you and you gasp and they're like, he's gone, and then you're still around, you better go now. You need to go now.
Yeah.
And
Hitting
if
the
you
last
have, and
gasp
if,
at the bleed out spot.
Yeah. And if you when you were struck down, if you cried out, you don't get to gasp because you've already used your sort of event.
You can't cry out.
We've previously established.
Don't exclaim. Do not exclaim as a man.
Now I'm imagining a sniper, taking out somebody from a hill, and they can just hear the faintest, it's like the gun report, and then a half second later. Did he cry out? Calls it in. He cried out. I got him.
I feel like this actually means that your weird reaction to being scared is like the manly reaction, because you do a Hank Hill.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh yeah.
What else can you do? That's like the if you're gonna make a noise, there aren't any real better ones than that.
I mean, the real problem is that you don't know. It's involuntary, so you don't know until it happens.
Yeah.
So you can't plan for it. You know.
When I was streaming all those horror games, I got attacked in Silent Hill by a scarecrow lady with knives for arms and legs, and my reaction was apparently to just go, "Hey, lady!" I was getting just
whoa!
She was encroaching on my personal space. Yeah,
relax.
All that. I've been playing Hitman again, so I'm seeing a lot of crying out and last gasping. A lot of gasping in that game. Yeah,
we should play that again on the bonus. That's such a fun game.
Yeah, we should do it.
We'll bring
just in a bathroom with 14 dead bodies in it, each because people keep coming in and gasping, and then you got to get them. You got to get them once they gasp.
It's like a game of sardines, but with really high stakes. Like they keep finding you, and you just have to shoot them in the head immediately.
That's right.
And then put them all in a bathroom with the sink overflowing. No one will ever know. The ghost.
It's fine. Just flush the toilet when you're shooting them so the people outside can't hear, and they'll just be like, that guy has digestive issues.
Courtesy flush. Yeah. Oh, man, that guy took such a nasty poop. He courtesy flushed, and then someone collapsed outside of the door and then was dragged inside.
By the fumes. The fumes hooked him by his nose and pulled him inside the bathroom. I hate when that happens.
Reverse pie scented. Got yanked in there.
Reverse pie, I guess.
Yeah. That would carry you away, push you away. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't be gasping. Get it together, Shelby. Lock in.
Lock in.
Yeah.
Get real, Shelby.
It was. I feel we could. It was. You said it was in a dark room. Was the room dark? Was the room dark, or was it fully lit when you gasped? I feel like you could give yourself a little bit of an out here.
Yeah, he while he's typing in his robot voice, he was like developing photos in a dark room, in a darker like community dark room that no one is ever really in. Like he'd never seen anyone in there before, and then someone was giving a tour of it, and they came in. And he gasped, but I do want to know fully lit or dark. I do.
The room was lit, but it was a light door, so I didn't hear them approach.
Gotta get a heavier door. Yeah.
Creaky door. Classic need for a creaky door.
Hit with the creaky door.
I'd be scared to use a community darkroom because every TV show and movie darkroom appearance means you're walking in there and there are going to be like pictures of limbs in the juice, in the photo juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pictures of someone's from afar.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of telephoto lens of like two men meeting. It's not, and it's like, as soon as I see this, I'm marked for death. Like someone's coming for me.
Like I feel like the only dark room I spent any time in was my college newspaper, and we had one of those like spinning doors where it was like totally cylindrical, so like there's no way any light could get in there. So but it was like super loud. So wow, you must have a really well oiled one in that in that setup there to not like have alerted you.
Well,
they need to
make it loud in college to like alert the people who are hooking up in there. Which is the other thing that happens.
No, this was the adjacent
rooms.
room.
Yeah, that's...
okay.
it was the adjacent room. Okay.
Yeah, someone walking behind Shelby when he's using the fume hood and handling caustic chemicals and drops the flask. Gasping and dropping the flask when they walk in on you in the lab. Resident Evil happens. Bad
We
news.
had one in our high school. We had a little dark room that had the cylindrical. And yeah, people were always up to some funny business in there. People were using that room in ways it was not intended. Hopefully they were keeping the juice out of it. The juice was out of the way.
Mostly chugging Robitussin. That's what my school overlapped with. That's what my school time was. That's what people were doing when they were hiding, was chugging Robitussin.
Well, it's the same color as the dark room, so it's like they can't tell you're chugging Robitussin if you're in there because everything would look red. It's just water.
Hey, are
it
you?
Smells like vinegar in there.
That's just the photo developer. You're fine. That's just the photo.
You're
juice.
chugging the photo developer. It's all right.
Oh, well, should we do some numbers here?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Number 5.
Number 5 comes to us from Audacious B. Crumb in the Discord. If you would like to submit stories to our to our podcast, you can join our Patreon at the $10 a month level. Get access to our private Discord channels, which I saw a couple of people did this week. So welcome aboard. Very excited to have you. Hello. Please submit some stories for us. We would love that.
You are very directly paying. You are very directly paying my rent at this moment. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for paying Eli's rent. You just bought me some very fancy sandals, so I appreciate it. So this story, this is from Italy. Italian politics, really the bread and butter of our show. Just everything going on over there is stuff that is kind of fodder for all entertainment, which is what this story is about. So Italy has its own Big Brother, as I guess every country does now. A show I have never watched 1 minute of.
Have you guys ever seen it? I thought it was like everyone just fucked in it, and it was like a fucking show. But then apparently they also compete and play some sort of game.
I thought it was just like sit around all the time. It's like mostly sitting around, is my understanding.
It's like Real World with CCTV. Yes, it's.
Well, you know they got a Slim Pins lady on there.
Now I think it's all celebs. I don't think they even do it with normal people anymore.
Yeah.
And
there's rarely fucking, but a lot of peanut butter and jelly.
A lot of peanut butter and jelly. I don't know what that means. Is it like, is there conflict about it? What's happening with the PB&J?
I thought it was a show like developed specifically to launch Katie Price's career in the UK. I thought they were like, we need to get her on TV.
They have to eat that if they lose a challenge.
They have to eat a peanut butter and jelly?
Man, it's like the opposite of Survivor. That's like people on Survivor are killing each other to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Well, this is in Italy, so it's actually disgusting to them. The idea of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It's vile. But yeah, I think like the first few seasons were regular people, and then it became Slim Pins ladies, which we have like an Italian version of that. The winner of Italian Big Brother has just been announced. It is the granddaughter of Benito Mussolini has won. Congrats to her, Alessandra Mussolini. Don't worry, she's going to the show after an illustrious career in politics. Not ending the same way her grandfather's political career ended, although she's only 63. It could still happen, perhaps. Not saying I wanted to, just saying it's a possibility.
Yeah, that's how I looked at it because I wanted to be like, oh, is this somebody who's disavowed, who's like, judge them for the crimes of their father? And almost immediately it's like she initially belonged to a small neo-fascist party. It's like, oh, okay, no, it's like,
hey, Neo, okay? Neo.
Yeah. We got to pick the laboring oar back up here, We were almost, we almost did it.
Yeah.
Well, I know her primarily because she's the one who Jim Carrey did a drawing of. If you're wondering what fascism leads to, just ask Benito Mussolini and his mistress. And that's this cartoon of two people hanging upside down. And she replied to him, "You are a bastard," I believe.
Right. I do remember that.
You are
letter
a bastard.
U, letter R, I believe. You are a bastard. Yeah. How dare we make fun of her family?
Hey, that's my grandpa. It's like, yeah, well.
She fully did my grandfather was in World War II.
Yeah.
She did my grandfather was in World War II. He fell out of the guard tower. Yeah. But for real. She did that. Yeah. So she won. This is also like so Italian politics to me. She won €100,000, half of which will be donated to charity.
Yeah.
She's keeping the other half.
$60,000.
She's skimming off of it, of course. Yeah. They're not giving 100% to charity. This is Italy. That's not. Yeah. Also, you get your end.
What charity? Like, it's not a good one either. It's like, actually, it might be better if she keeps the whole thing. I don't know where she's sending this.
It's probably like white South African resettlement or something. Like insane.
Yeah. Just like horrible.
I'll be donating this to buy more torpedoes to sink migrant boats or something horrible.
Yeah.
I do want to give her credit. She did do YOUARE, a bastard.
Okay.
Small
Very
win.
good.
I do like the that it's just called Grande Fratello, like a direct. There's no like slang attempt or anything. It's like, nope, Big Brother, just like it says.
I can't imagine that's what they call the surveillance state in Italy. Like, it can't be how they're referring to it. That's like, in Italy, Grande Fratello is like a fat monk from their like pop culture or something.
Yeah,
like,
that would be like an expensive wine, Grande Fratello.
Yeah, exactly.
1923.
Exactly.
No, the surveillance state in Italy would be called, of course, Mondo Camera. They say Mondo Camera, and that is too much watching.
Also, I do want to say, of course, she is also a former Dancing with the Stars contestant, which is, I think they should do like an all criminal season of that. Like, because they're always putting some asshole on there. I guess she's not technically a criminal. She's just like a criminal in my view of the world.
She's a thought criminal. Kath is a
I'm Grande Fratello.
Thought crime. Yeah.
Yeah. They should do all criminal Dancing with the Stars. That's all bad people, and the difference is they don't get lessons. They just have to fucking dance in front of everybody.
Yeah, and someone's shooting at their feet while they do it, and they just
do like a trap door. When you get voted off, the trap door opens underneath you.
Yeah,
on top of a trap door.
Not that there would be any reason for me to be on it, but I think if someone was like, hey, you can either be on Dancing with the Stars or you can be on Fear Factor, I think I would choose Fear Factor. I would be like, that would be less embarrassing for me. I would be happier to eat just like bugs than to have to dance on television.
I feel like Dancing with the Stars, though, is one of those things where, like, if you're kind of bad, it's endearing. Like, I feel, but I don't know. Again, a show I have never seen 1 minute of.
I don't know. So, I think you could. I think there are.
You could blow it.
I think you could
toss
be bad,
my partner into the
bad
crowd
in a way that's not interesting and not compelling. Yeah.
I feel like you just give it your all, give it your best shot, and if it's bad, people are like, "Aw." Like it reminds me of that show. They did it in Austin. I think they've done it other places. Stone versus drunk versus sober, where like 2 comics are high, 2 comics are drunk, and 2 comics are sober, and you have to perform. And like I would always do the stone one because I never smoke weed before I go on stage, and I was bad. Like it sucked. That's why I don't smoke weed before I go on stage. But every time I did really well with the audience because I thought it was funny that I was bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like you could. Yeah.
Well,
that seems Dancing with the Stars like.
That's the risk. It's like you're up there, and it's like, okay, they told me to just do my thing and let loose, and then you do, it, and they're all just like, ugh, get this guy out of here. Like that is
the Dancing with the Stars coach telling you to do your thing and sending you on stage.
Get up there and
have a heart attack on television.
Bending over, hands on knees, panting, clutching your chest.
Gasping, crying out.
And crying out.
Immediately tearing my ACL. I gotta say, the dance lift, I don't know what it is, but it's got to be like, you know how if cyclists always break their collarbone? I think I know more than one person personally who has torn their ACL trying to do like the dirty dancing lift. Something about that is just all the pressure is hitting the ACL, and that thing is snapping like a rubber band.
I know someone who herniated a disc in their neck from doing the Robin Call Your Girlfriend dance, where she's like rolling around on the floor. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Foley had to have like a fusion in her neck because of the Robin dance.
I feel like the Robin Call Your Girlfriend dance is like one of those dances that's like, it works because she's like got a huge celebrity vibe and is like attractive and fashionable and cool. But I think
she's
if
like a quirky
regular
Scandinavian woman. Like she's awesome. Yeah.
Like if you just do that, like at a wedding, people are calling an ambulance. They're just going to be like, what's going on?
Oh, your girlfriend. I'm calling the damn police. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
I can't remember what context in which the dance was performed, but yeah. Yeah, it resulted in a serious injury.
I like the idea of just like doing like your first attempt at some kind of move on one of these shows, and you just go down and just stay down. You like fall down onto your stomach, and it's like that robot that was doing the Billie Jean on the stairs.
Yeah.
And then it just goes down, and the guy has to just go get it. Like it's just kind of like, I guess that's it. All right.
Immediate non-contact injury on the dance floor.
I know I need
scrabbling on the stairs.
I know I need to like harden my heart more toward AI than it already is hardened, because like that clip, I got like schadenfreude from that clip, which is like to me it was like Jeb Bush please clap was the AI robot dancing to Billie Jean, doing an insane pratfall, lying motionless, full audience, no silence, audience not responding. And then just someone silently dragging it off stage.
You know that thing's heavy as fuck too.
It getting silently dragged off stage, like it did tug on my heartstrings in a way where I'm like, I'm not ready for the coming conflict. Like I need to like kill this part of me that feels bad for this thing, because it's not real and it wants to kill me and I hate it. But
I saw an Instagram dancer. It's actually the one we've talked about before, like Locksnicky. They learned and did that dance, including the falling down in the specific ways that the robot falls down.
That's brilliant.
It's so good. And someone did it side by side, and it's spot on. It's so good.
That's incredible. That's like real. If you're gonna do art about AI, like that's it. Like a human can recreate this, and AI cannot replicate the human joy of tearing your ACL doing a lift. It can't. Yeah. Can't do
Going
it.
on Dancing with the Stars, trying to do the Gene Kelly Singing in the Rain and dislocating my shoulder and just falling off the pole. They have to stretcher me off.
Sing.
I'm imagining like the bone-itis guy from Futurama. Like that happens to you. You just like you turn into a Chinese throwing star. Like you just all angles.
Trying to do the worm, and the first jump of the worm, I make contact with my forehead on the ground and knock myself out. Don't even do one flagellation, immediately headbutt the ground and go cold.
You just don't even do the wave. You just collapse flat straight.
It's just sort of
slam your head on the ground, and it's exactly like that AI video where there is no audience reaction, and after a few 30 seconds, someone comes and drags you off stage, your unconscious body.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it'll be like. Well, congrats to Alessandro Mussolini, I guess, on your money that you made off of this.
That's right. Shame your grandfather isn't here to see your victory.
Yeah. Should we do number 4?
Let's do it.
Number 4.
Number 4 comes to us this week from Wet Bigfoots in the Discord, and this is about a 6-year-old boy that has had an incredible windfall, unbelievable day. A day dreams are made of for a 6-year-old. This is in Norway. This is first grader Henrik Refsnes Mordvit. So that's what they're calling him over there. And he's so already this 6-year-old. First of all, he's having a good day because it's a field trip day, and when you're a kid, field trip day is the best. You don't have to learn numbers or anything. They were on a class trip to Norway's Inlandet County, a vast expanse of untamed wilderness. They're really hard selling this county in the middle. They got paid off in the middle of this article because they're doing the tourism sell on this. As they were walking across this field, he saw a strange item sticking up from the ground, and he pulled it out. And when you pull something out of the ground, this is the number one thing it could be that would be great. It was a 1,300-year-old sword. It's
sick.
Just huge for a child. Have to imagine it's immediately taken away from him because he's going to hurt somebody right away.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be having that.
Fucking yeah.
Exactly.
He's going fully immediately into joust mode. He is running that thing through his teacher. I can't imagine the excitement. It's crazy that it was just sticking out of the ground. The earth produced it for him. It was time.
Pushed it up. The Lady of the Lake. Put it right there. It is a single-edged sword from Scandinavia's Merovingian period, which means it was in the Matrix, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's right.
The Merovingian?
It's a gross and horny guy, period, which is probably accurate regardless. But yes.
That's most periods, I would say. That's a common denominator between most of history. Gross, horny guys.
And it was one of it apparently immediately came before the Viking Age. So it is right before the big one as far as their history goes. That's the one everybody knows and loves. It was unearthed, and I'm looking at this thing, and this is really a high quality sword. I kind of thought based on a picture that it was a broken one, but it's intact, full blade, nice and long. This kid really, I hope he got at least a couple swings around with it before he had to, have it taken away and placed out of his reach specifically.
They should let him get at least one sort of swing around with it two-handed before he has to give it back.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
That's his finder's fee,
Uh-huh. Yeah, he should get he should get a day with it before they put it in the museum. That's his finder's fee. You get a day to swing this around.
I feel like a day is gonna be. It's gonna get he's gonna get Kool-Aid fingers on it or something. 6-year-olds are too sticky to hold artifacts.
Yeah, just suddenly they're this is and ignore the red stains on the pommel. That is, we let a kid have it for a day because he found it. You understand?
Right. He was now to sit down and have a well-earned snack with my sword, it's time for blue raspberry fun dip. Delicious, and then it's all over,
Yeah.
And guys,
that's actually probably illegal in Norway for kids to have. I don't think they let them have fun dip over there.
Really? Are they that cracked down on stuff?
I just feel that's got to be made of stuff that the EU doesn't allow. I just feel, but who knows?
They just get little packets of Hakarl that they scoop into their mouth.
What's that?
Smell crazy.
Hot Carl?
Hot Carl.
Hakarl.
They're scooping
hot
Carl into their mouth?
Yeah,
No.
hot Carl. It's one of those. I think it's a shark that's buried in sand and let decompose.
Oh, yes.
And then they're like,
Yes. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah, it's that. It's one of the stinky fishes of the Scandinavian region.
I probably love it.
Yeah. Get in there. Yeah, Kath has surströmming. I mean, I've seen plenty of people try to eat surströmming on YouTube, and it has never gone well.
I think that's a bridge too far for me. Yeah, it's like because it's not even fermented. It's like rotten. Like it is different.
Yeah, it's just bad. It's just you weren't supposed to do that.
You're not making like shark kimchi or garum or something. Like it's just they let it rot. They eat it.
Yeah, I watched a video of a tinned fish guy on YouTube doing surströmming, and like so he's like inoculated to an extent. You know, he like is used to. He's built up. He knows kind of funky tastes. He's familiar, and he just immediately almost threw up. So
which tinned fish guy?
Oh, I can't remember, but I think he had like a hat on. You know, the exact kind of hat you think that guy would have on. I feel like it was him.
Because I met a tin fish YouTube celebrity recently, and he big for me as a tin fish consumer, but he doesn't wear a hat. He's a different guy. I don't know if he's had surströmming, but I was excited.
I only watched it once, unfortunately. I didn't add it to favorites. Save more of this, please. Show me more. But yeah, so they found this sword. You guys are not going to believe this, but they've surmised that this sword may have belonged to a warrior.
Okay.
Possible. Surely
archaeologists are on the case.
Yeah, get in there. A sword, huh? Maybe it belonged to some sort of warrior.
Perhaps a warrior.
Learned. Yeah. So it's this is in Hadeland or Hadeland, or I don't know. Detective Harry Hole is in there. He's looking for swords.
Yep.
Detective Harry Hole, really top notch. I watched the new like Detective Hole series because I was like, it's got to be a pronunciation thing. It's got to not be that. And then immediately they're like Harry Hole, and I'm like, okay, it's not. They just really nobody told him, I guess. Yeah, but it's in there.
Americans are doing that all the time with like brand names and stuff. Like all of our car names mean penis in some other language. So it's about time it happened the other way around.
Which almost tracks though. Like a lot of those American cars are penises in a way.
That's true.
Yeah. I will always remember I was in one of the times I went to LA like early on, and I rented a car, but I wasn't 25 yet. So like I had to pay extra to get the car. And the guy was nice at the thing. So he's like, okay, you have to pay extra. I can't like waive it, but I'll just like put it towards the car so you can get like a cool car instead of a regular one. And they had a Dodge Charger. And I was like, oh, baby, you know, I'm living a different life over here. And I was, it was very funny comedian Julian McCullough to let me stay with him for a little bit. And I pulled up in the Dodge Charger and just walked outside. He goes, nice penis car, man. And I was like, oh, God damn it. Fuck. I got to take it back.
No longer cool. Instantly, water on a witch. Just, it's over.
Oh, I gasped. I cried out. And, yeah. But, so yeah, this is an area that archaeologists are attracted to thanks to its fertile landscape, old farms, burial mounds, and Iron Age remains. Which, yeah, I mean, if you're an archaeologist, burial mounds, that's an easy fucking day for you. Guaranteed, you know?
Yeah, I feel like their whole country is sort of like the Civil War area is here, where it's just like, yeah, if you go into a field, you're just gonna find stuff. Like, yeah, if there's like a large clearing somewhere, there's been a battle there at some point in history, and you're gonna find swords belonging to warriors. But that's why they should just let the 6-year-olds do it, because it's gonna make their day. They're gonna love it.
Every 6-year-old an amateur archaeologist of sorts.
They all want to be archaeologists. That's like a classic job a 6-year-old wants to be. Although I don't know if they're watching Jurassic Park like we did. I feel like that was a big, I want to be a paleontologist. I want to dig stuff up out of the ground driver when we were kids.
Now they're all watching the damn Angry
Sounds
Birds.
like a big chicken. And then that kid is like, this thing would kill you, dude. Let me show you how. Just really sticking it to that little punk.
Now they all want to be fucking Twitch streamers. They want to be an angry bird.
Kids want to be an angry bird. Yeah. Very nasty to the pigs. Knocking down their structures.
Very unfair to the pigs.
It's true. The pigs are just trying to live, man.
It's true. Leave them alone. Stop flying into their shit.
Took them a long time to build that house. That big, open, empty house. Stop throwing yourself at it like a, psycho. But yeah, this has happened, and then they mention as well, a year earlier, a group of reindeer hunters on an excursion found another sword. Again, I don't think really that helpful of a piece of information. I'm assuming, like you said, I assume people are finding swords not infrequently.
There's a couple examples at the end of that article of people who have found swords in Scandinavia recently. I mean, the country is riddled with swords. It's full of them.
Yeah.
Just go
when
look.
you die, no one's picking it up. It
Yeah.
just sits there.
People are being cleaved in twain constantly. Cloven in twain.
It was the number one cause of death back then.
Being cleft.
Number one, of course, diarrhea. Number two, being cleaved in twain. Those were the two big drivers of death at the time.
Yeah. That getting a big mace stuck in the side of your helmet and your head getting smushed up. These are the things that happen to you, unfortunately.
Tough times. Folks, this week on the bonus episode, we talk about how hard it is to find a good suit, and I learn a lot about male fashion.
Then we talk about a monk that we've mentioned who has a passion for playing Counter-Strike 2.
We also talk about a notebook, a centuries-old notebook that fell in a turlet, but we can still read it. You can get all that, plus our regular episodes with no ads, patreon.com/whatatimepod.
Shooter number 3?
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3 comes to us from Platypussary in the Discord. I hope I'm saying your name right. Platypussary?
Well, it's not a real word, so I think
That's
we're all right.
Speaking of dinosaurs and being big stupid birds that can kill you, I don't know if this one counts as a humiliation for the T-Rex. I feel like T-Rex innocent here. Finally, this isn't about the T-Rex being an idiot, but it does involve him. So this fashion brand in Poland has claimed that they have developed a handbag that is made of, quote, lab-grown T-Rex leather. So it starts at $600,000, which, as far as I know, for luxury handbags, like, there are some that seem to cost that much for some reason. So, maybe not that crazy for T-Rex leather.
Yeah. It feels like the kind of thing that they now like specifically target at like, man-child tech billionaires where they're like, oh, well, we can't sell you a Birkin because you don't actually have taste. So here's just like a, Harry Potter leather bag or whatever, T-Rex leather.
Like you put this next to your huge painting of Scrooge McDuck or something,
Yeah.
Like
your life-size replica of Sauron that cost like what would pay my rent for a year.
Right.
Put it right next to that.
Exactly. You have like the Damien Hirst crystal skull, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You have Adrian Brody art. Have you ever seen his art? It's all that. It's all that
Just
kind of stuff.
All Jeff Koons.
Yeah, it's like
million.
It's like Banksy lobotomized. It's real. It's real dumb guy art. But anyway, that's who's buying the T-Rex leather bag for sure. And yeah, so basically they in 2005, some paleontologists discovered what they believed to be a soft tissue from a T-Rex fossil in Montana, and
blew out his knee.
Yeah.
Non-contact.
He's on the IR.
Long timetable for recovery on the T-Rex.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's so heavy. That joint's got to support a lot. So this is very controversial because many scientists are like, this is impossible. They think maybe it was a clump of bacteria that had colonized the fossil instead of actual soft tissue. But this fashion brand, Enfin Levy, they say, quote, data from the tissue sample to produce the leather. So I don't know if they had like a CRISPR or something or like what was going on. But they replicated...
This fashion brand, Anton LaVey, founder of
Anton LaVey, that's right. Yeah. I mean, he had a look to him. He could start a fashion line. So Anton LaVey got some of this. You don't want Anton LaVey getting the dinosaur tissue sample. That's a nice. You got to get Batman involved if that's happening. That's an issue.
Bald King, Anton LaVey.
Yeah, a bald guy with swag for sure.
Perhaps got that swag through an inadvisable deal with someone.
Making a deal with the devil for swag.
Yeah, exactly. Going to the crossroads and asking for swag.
Your deal with the devil is that you can just be one of those guys who just kind of poses at the camera in TikToks, and like that's it.
Yeah,
that's the height of your thing.
Where you sort of like bite your lip and adjust your collar. Or no, you're one of those guys who makes food but is like fucking the food while they make it.
Yeah. I'm so glad those guys are gone to an extent now. That was such a bad time.
Oh, they're just like fingering a mango for some reason. Love it.
Yeah. Just like a guy like punching dough over and over, and everyone's like, I like this for some reason. It's like, we can't let them gather power.
He's smacking the dough with a studded paddle for some reason to knead the bread. It's nasty.
Yeah. Or become the guy with swag who just sees somewhat popular comedy videos and just remakes them because they have no concept of ownership, you know? And then everyone's like, wow, he's funny too. And then I go off a cliff in my old car.
I have many leather-bound books. It's like, oh, that's pretty funny.
That's good. Come up with that?
What else was happening here? Okay, so yes, this is very controversial. They produced this, quote, leather, but not only is this controversial because this soft tissue sample might not even be T-Rex, they also had to, quote, fuse chicken protein with the T-Rex supposed protein sequence to create the leather material for the bag. So this was analyzed, and they're like, yeah, they made a bag out of chicken skin. We like have that already. Like, we could do that. I think there's probably a reason we don't. I think it's probably not good leather. Otherwise, we'd be doing it, I think.
Yeah. Chicken leather, the nickname of the most scared guy in the S&M community. That's old Chicken Leather. Now, Chicken Leather is crying because he thinks this S&M community is constantly thinks the S&M community is falling apart, but no one believes him because he's always claiming that. Chicken Leather. How about that?
I'm looking up chicken leather, and it kind of looks cool. It kind of looks like crocodile skin, and it says it's a unique and exotic material. So I guess they can make leather out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess it actually is expensive because you only can make it out of chicken feet, and every bird only has a little bit. So it's the body count of your bag is astronomical if that's true. Making a chicken.
Every bird
bag.
only has a little bit of feet. That's for sure the breakdown there.
That's true.
It is a very like, I've got nipples, Greg, can you milk me kind of thing for me to be like, yeah, I guess you could make leather out of. I mean, it's just skin. I think people generally skip over that because it's, grosser than just.
It's why we have a different name for it.
Mm-hmm. I would think it would look something like ostrich leather, except not as.
It looks a bit like crocodile because it's very heavy grained, like it's very thick. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Ostrich leather has all those like little dots on it, which this doesn't have. This is. Mm-hmm. I'll send you guys a picture.
Yeah.
I don't really want
leather.
I don't really want anything made out of it, but it is kind of cool. I feel like it would just make me think of like cracklins, like chicken cracklins. I have like a pork rind bag.
Yeah, my wallet made of cracklins. This is my crunching every time you open it.
You sit on it and it's just it's collapsible. Yeah. And then it leaves a big grease stain in your pocket. It's really terrible.
It's always greasy. Your money is just so greasy. Slick. Nasty stuff.
That's how I save money. No one wants to take it.
Yeah. It smells like pork. Yeah, so they're making this out of, and then, I mean, I guess this is a lot of like, it's like truffle oil in a way, right? Where they're like, it's barely leather even. It's just kind of like got the tiniest bit. It resembles that, but it's not that.
Truffle oil is basically homeopathic. It's like this once contained a drop of truffle oil, and we have mixed it with water so many times, but it still maintains the characteristics of truffle.
Because it was so big for a while, and I saw one of the cooking shows where somebody was like going crazy with the truffle oil, and one of the judges just like went off on them because they were like, it's perfume, you're feeding me perfume. Yeah. And also apparently it like fucks your stomach up like crazy because it is, I guess, like you're saying, like perfume. There's no like truffle in it or anything. It's kind of like a smell oil that they put in there to make it trigger the umami reflex or whatever. Like, I'm no food scientist, but
I hate to be a snob, but I don't really like most applications of truffle. I do not like because it's just like, it's all you taste. It's not good. And I say I'm a snob because like a little bit of shaved good truffle on like some prosciutto or something, now we're talking. That's some good
now
stuff.
you do. Now you're crossing over.
But like don't put it in my mac and cheese is what I'm saying. I don't want that. Or lobster. Get the lobster out of there. I just want classic mac. I want it to taste like cheese. It's delicious.
And mac. The taste of cheese and mac.
The taste
the two
of
main
cheese.
flavors.
The two famous ingredients. We don't need to add a third. We've figured it out. We've mastered
and
it.
Cheese. Yeah. Well,
Anyway, if
I'll be
anyone
buying
wants
this
this bag,
Only $600,000.
you can display it with your NFTs. It'll look great.
Yeah, someone help me with my budget, please.
This is T-Rex. Well, I mean, it's mostly
bag.
chicken, but but it's like they said some of it. It could be bacteria, but the important thing is that it was very expensive. So.
Bacteria bag is cool. Like I like the idea of like sustainable fabric made of germs. I think that's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
They do it with like mushroom stuff sometimes. It's pretty sick. I like that. Just a slimy bag.
Stinky bag.
Yeah.
Stinky fungus bag. Keep my shit in a mushroom like a Redwall character.
Exactly. Like a little gnome. I keep my things in a mushroom. I think it's good.
Yeah. Gnome wallet. I just like the idea of a gnome having a wallet.
Yeah.
Period. What's he
What
got
does he
there?
keep
What are you
in there?
buying, man?
He's got like a
Where's he
loose
going?
button, you know?
He's got his coin.
Yeah, his magic
Leaves.
coin.
Wallet with one big coin in it for the gnome so he can buy his stuff.
Oh man, I highly recommend
Definitely bizarre.
Googling gnome wallet and seeing what comes up. There's some good stuff there.
Oh, yeah?
That seems dangerous.
I'd imagine it's wallets with gnomes on them.
Well, the sponsored products that I got are like almost like a gnome face on a wallet, like Necronomicon style stuff here. So
Gnome
Oh, like
leather.
it's made of gnome leather.
Yeah. Smurf leather wallet. Gargamel. That's what he's trying to build. He's trying to make the special Smurf leather
just pulling that thing out in the store. Yeah.
Yeah. We're
Gnome's face on
finding,
it.
Patty and I are finding ones that look like the Ent from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Like just his face on a wallet.
It's like I lost my wallet. Okay, can you tell me what color it was? It was brown. It had blue eyes, and it's like, yep, that's it. Okay.
It was, it looked wise. My wallet looks wise. Have you found any wise looking wallets lately?
Yeah. If you drop it on the ground, it starts crawling. That's my wallet. It starts crawling back to where it came from.
I could
Rise
really use that. A wallet that crawls back to where it came from. Huge help for me.
Yeah.
If I
homing
throw this
wallet.
guy away, I'm getting cursed forever. If I throw him in the trash.
That's true.
It's a problem.
Boomerang wallet. Kath selling boomerang wallet on Shark Tank. All this thing comes right back.
I would love
It's the
that.
shape.
I guess
Should
I
we
just
do-
a very powerful specific magnet that I have in my pocket that attracts only my wallet. That's what I need.
Nothing
You
else.
need like a lighter leash, but for everything. You need just a lot of lighter leashes.
Everything needs to be hanging off of me, like someone selling watches out of a trench coat. I need that, but with all my stuff on it.
yeah,
just
exactly.
retracting. Yeah, you press a button, everything snaps back.
Yeah, retractable. That'd be great. Should we do number
Should we
two?
do number 2?
Jinx.
Number 2.
Woo! That's my wallet running away from me.
Number 2 comes from Platypusary, is what we said earlier, and in the Discord. And this is a story about some public art that's being proposed in Ireland. The Cork City Council, one of the councillors at least, is advocating for a public statue of a mosquito. That may seem strange until you realize it's meant to be a tribute to the mosquito who bit Oliver Cromwell, sending him home to die of what was at the time known as Cork fever, one of many old names for malaria. So the mosquito that gave Oliver Cromwell, a British general who invaded Ireland and was responsible for many deaths of people there in the
I think I read.
1600s.
I was look. Don't ever say that we figure all this out 5 minutes before we start, because I did research before we started this podcast. He is apparently allegedly responsible for like a quarter of the population of Ireland dying, like through, orchestrated famine and displacement and all of that stuff. So
Also, definitely got what was coming to him, if I remember correctly, because isn't he one of those guys they killed twice, basically? They like killed him and then dug him up and then cut his head off again. He was like one of those guys. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Maybe.
Well, let's see. Death and, yes, posthumous execution. So it certainly sounds that way.
Dude, you know you did some bad shit if they are posthumously executing you.
It wasn't enough the first time. We're not done with you yet.
Yeah, he died. He died of the malaria, or at least that's what they believe, and then he was, I guess, dug up, and I mean, it's basically just like mutilation of a corpse. It's not really.
No,
It's a very high-minded way to describe it.
Yeah, they apparently, I'm looking at it, they dug him up. They took his corpse. They hanged his corpse, which doesn't do anything. That's really just kind of. I mean,
you're really playing with the
Display.
idea of the body falling off the head at that point.
Yeah,
after it's been decomposing.
Well, maybe that was just to soften him up because the body was then beheaded, and then that head was put on a 20-foot spike. So you're looking at that and you're like, man, they do not like this guy. Whoa, what did this guy do?
Really
guy who just moved there? Who is this? What did he do?
This just
I
shows
like you describing him as moving there. That's what he did. He was gentrifying. That's the problem with Oliver Cromwell.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that's my character of a guy who moved to the area where they're desecrating his body and doesn't know what he did. They're like, what did this guy do? Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
shoplifting.
So that's good. So yeah, he's fondly remembered, obviously, and in Ireland especially so. And I guess the proposition is that there's a couple. They have some sort of spitballing some ideas here. What would it look like? They had an interview with the councilor, whose name.
Yeah, we go in life size. We go in big, giant, scary.
So a diminutive statue there's already an empty plinth outside Cork City Hall, so there's a spot for it. And he's thinking either, you could do, really at the beginning of the proposal, whatever, but he said one thing they could do is just we might just say the statue's already there.
No, mosquitoes are a size. Stuff. They're not microscopic.
But they could,
I didn't know they had malaria in Ireland. I guess it was different back then.
I mean, they just needed to get there.
I mean, this is obviously all apocryphal. Nobody was necessarily like definitively diagnosed with anything.
Sure.
But I mean, Cork
I assume there was a problem in
Cork
Cork if they were calling it Cork fever.
Yeah, I mean, Cork
right?
is built on a marsh, so there's some mosquitoes.
Something bug-borne is happening. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess malaria really just needs mosquitoes. I don't know if it needs like particular climatic things. I don't know how we got rid of it here, but
it's coming back.
I'm sure some scientist is yelling at us. Yeah, it's coming back.
We're bringing it back.
We'll all have to get on that anti-malarial medication that gives you absolutely insane dreams. That'll be good for the nation's psyche. We all have to be on that. That'll calm us down.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That'll be good. Man, mosquito too. Real, worst person kind of enemy of my enemy. Because I'm sure that nobody loves a mosquito, but this one specifically got some good stuff done.
You can't. You can argue with the methods. You can't argue with the results.
I was thinking about it because I got a damn mosquito in my apartment, and I was thinking about the fact that like mosquitoes outside, it's like, hey, you live here, whatever, we're sharing. Yeah. One mosquito in my apartment, I'm ready to Oliver Cromwell it. I want it to be killed, exhumed, beheaded, all of that. I can't believe you've done this. How dare you?
A tiny body on a toothpick outside your door as a warning to others.
Exactly.
There's
a mosquito that just moved there, not understanding. Uh-huh. Yeah, the noise really adds to the hatred.
It's like it really does make you feel crazy, right? Mm-hmm. Like that. Mm-hmm. It's tough to beat as far as sounds go.
Yeah,
makes it so satisfying when you get one, though.
Yeah.
Oh, and they blow up,
smack, and then it's done.
Yeah. Awesome. And then they spit out all the shit they sucked out of you. Like, you killed a creature that stole your loot in a game. It's like, yeah, give it back.
Give it back.
And also, are they uniquely annoying? And aren't they one of those animals where they did, they asked, a biologist or whatever, and they were like, well, if we wiped them all out, it would be bad, right? And they were like, no, it would be fine.
Zero impact. Yeah.
It would actually be completely fine.
I bet
they literally
it would
do nothing
hurt
but give us malaria and buzz.
Wouldn't it hurt some lizards and stuff? Don't they eat a lot of those? But they have other bugs, I guess, is
There's
the
plenty
argument.
of bugs.
There's plenty
We're swimming
of
in bugs. Less and less by the day, but, still plenty for
Again,
frogs.
another argument that Patty often makes of like, but we're the main ones, right? Even though they outnumber us like a gajillion to
We're
one.
the most important ones.
We're the main ones.
Mm-hmm. We can swat them. That's how we stop them. Till they
We
crack
can swat
that.
them. We call the police and claim there's a person with a gun at their nest, and then 400 cops show up.
Yeah.
Kick down their door.
You see the lady playing Minecraft, or the grandma playing Minecraft got swatted. It's like, what a world we live in, folks.
Yeah. Everyone is sick. We're all sick. It's a bad place. Swatting a grandma. Yeah. Under the jail for you. Get out of here.
Weirdly, it's like the police are so slow to respond to such incredible amounts of like real things. And then as soon as they're like, just go swat this house, they're like, in 10 seconds we'll be there. We're going to kick down a grandma's door.
I feel like it could all be avoided if they just Googled the person that got swatted, see they were currently live on Twitch, not doing anything, and then stay home.
Yeah. Oh, this person just won a round of Counter-Strike. This is probably connected to that. I did just see a video of a guy getting swatted and like was playing Counter-Strike. Somebody swatted him, and then like he got on the ground, and then when the cops left, he just got back up, got back in the chair, and kept playing. It was like, all right.
He's probably used to it. Probably used to it. I feel like at a certain point, if you like get swatted a lot and you like live in a fairly small town, you probably could get away with something you would be swatted for because they just know. They're like used to it. And so it's a boy who cried wolf situation.
Family annihilation and then immediately hop on Twitch.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about
the
it.
Alibi. There's a Law and Order episode about this, I'm sure.
I'm what's up, positive.
Based on
Don't forget
real,
to like and subscribe.
Yeah. But I think that's nice. I think it's funny that, and I wouldn't have imagined that they would make the monument to the mosquito life size, but now that they've floated it, I think they have to. Now
I think
they
that
have
would
to
be
make
funny.
It little. Yeah.
It would be cute.
Pointy. You could get stung by it. That would be the thing. It becomes a thing like the Blarney Stone where it's piercing your skin on the mosquito that killed Cromwell's statue, feeding it blood. Could be a thing.
Blood sacrifice? I'd imagine that would kill a lot more people if you're doing
communicable
communicable blood-to-blood transmissions.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you only think about the downsides, you never get anything done. So
you got to think big. You got to be optimistic to make the changes you want to see in the world. I think it's nice. I like it. Should you do number one?
Let's do it.
Number one.
And this week's number one reason to say what a time to be alive.
Number one this week comes to us from Iguana Helium Cube in the Discord. I think Iguana Helium Cube way ahead of almost of the competition. At the top of the leaderboard for stories submitted at this point. But this is a story about, all of our favorite stuff going on. Artificial intelligence, about Google. And if you haven't used Google recently, everyone understands why. It's because it's a piece of shit now. It's a useless website.
Is there a better one I should be using? Do we have one
I use DuckDuckGo.
Yeah.
And that works
like,
for me.
That is like the one way that insane QAnon people ended up being right. Is like that we should be using that one. Because they were all about that one for a while.
You seen there's that tweet or post or whatever. It's like tech enthusiast. Every object in my home is smart. Tech like professional. I have one smart object. It's a printer, and if it makes a sound I don't recognize, I shoot it with a gun. Like that's they're like no, nothing to that.
Yeah.
I use DuckDuckGo. It's does pretty well, and it has succeeded at a couple like Google style searches for me where you're like curly hair guy like spy movie, and it like gets it, so I don't know, but they're probably bad for their own reasons. Who knows?
I've been playing around with Kagi, or I don't know how to pronounce it. Kagi, I'm not sure, but it's one that you have to pay for. And they have a free tier, but there are no ads.
That's so
There's
depressing.
Well, it's just
I'm not paying for search. This is a bridge.
I get it though,
because
because it's like to get all the ads out. Like I understand. I just wish they didn't privatize what probably should be a public service. But
yeah,
I understand why.
Yeah,
because it's an opportunity. Because they've made everything else shitty. KAGI.
It's
KAGI.
It's pretty. Just look for apps that are made by like angry developers from Sweden. Open source. That's usually what you want.
Do law search stuff? Does law search stuff still work, or is that also getting shitty? Like Westlaw and stuff. Does that all still work?
As far as I know, I hope.
Yeah. I'm just curious.
People are getting caught constantly using the, just like dumping in whatever they find when they type it into take your pick of chatbot or whatever. But the actual case library should be there and that kind of stuff. I think they have. I'm sure they have. I have not used any of this sort of. First of all, there are like AI products specifically for, but I don't know anything about any of those. But you see ads for them and stuff. But they have like components of those services, like Westlaw or whatever, that is like presumably like conversational research, which I could see being useful, provided it doesn't like hallucinate things, like But that would be sort of their main thing that they would have to kind of, I don't know about guarantee, but like sort of, right? Again, it's like all they have to do is say like, well, ultimately it's on you to check the thing,
right?
You know what
you
I mean?
have to check.
Yeah.
I was on JSTOR the other day, and like JSTOR now has like a whole sidebar that you have to like work really hard to turn off that gives you an AI summary of the article that you are currently reading, which is like, this is fucking academic work. Like you should be, if you're on this website, you should be fucking reading the thing that you are looking at and not looking at a summary. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't even and I like I'm pretty tech savvy, and somehow I was like watching like a Twitch stream last night, and Adobe Acrobat popped up and asked to summarize it, and I was like, "Are you just bored? Like, do something else. What are you doing?"
It's bored.
I'm doing other stuff.
Anyway.
So yeah, but Google, they they've put in a really obnoxious like AI overview that's at the big ass top of the page whenever you search anything, followed by a bunch of sponsored links that are dog shit, and then like third page in you might find something that's actually what you're looking for. But it turns out that this huge AI overview that pops up now, one thing it does not work for is if you perhaps don't know the meaning of the word disregard and you type that into Google and search it, what you get is just a massive blank space in the AI overview where the AI says, "Understood. Let me know whenever you have a new prompt or question." So it's Abbott and Costello AI that you say disregard, and it goes, "Sure thing," and it goes, "Know the meaning of disregard." It's becoming that. You will still find the link way down below it, but like it is very clearly not. Obviously not what it's supposed to do, but also because that huge AI block, it's still just a huge blank space you have to scroll past. I'm honestly surprised Merriam-Webster is under that instead of like, some sort of like Temu or like Etsy bullshit that's like tangentially related to the word disregard.
Where disregard is the brand name. So you're getting like disregard Tupperware containers or something. Now if you Google it, you get all the news stories about this. So I don't know if they've fixed it, but at least it's now those come up instead. It looks like zero AI comes up now if you Google disregard. They're just like, I gotta turn it off. Yeah.
Well, they're like, and they're like fully like moving away from the Google that everyone knows, right? So that's awesome as well, or at least they're planning on it.
What do you mean?
Well,
the like list of links, like they're like that, like that's, I think that's just so cool.
The AI is taking up a bigger and bigger part of the page, and then as sponsored links, as Eli said, and then finally you get like a Reddit, which is someone else asking the same question and not finding an answer. Like that's the first link.
And pretty soon that's going to be cordoned off because they're going to make you have an account or something or pay to be able to see the threads in Reddit or whatever. So yeah, it's good. We created this massive information resource and now we are destroying it for reasons that are unclear.
Yeah. Well, it's cool because Google just owns everyone now because they control and like own every piece of information and like communication you've ever had. So they could just make Google like a website that hurts your hands and you would still have to use it. It could just like electrify you.
Zap you every time you check your mail. Yeah, it's cool. I'm so glad like everything I've ever written is stored on there. That's awesome.
The website that hurts your hands.
Yeah.
Ow.
But no, it's cool. Every piece of professional communication and work is owned by Google, and every piece of personal communication is owned by Meta. And if I leave either of them, I may as well shut myself into a cave and roll a rock behind myself. It's really cool.
Well, maybe you'll emerge in 3 days, free of social media, the new Messiah.
Yeah, like you take a break from Instagram for 3 days and you like watch yourself fade out of every photograph. Like it's crazy how removed it makes you. It drives me insane.
I wonder if some of that is a function of us doing comedy and most of our friends being in comedy in a big city where like I do feel like if you stop, like I feel like if I stop doing shows for like a month, people forget that I exist. Like a lot of people who know me will forget that I exist. I feel like Instagram is kind of the same, but I feel like regular people might not feel that way. And obviously like close friends aren't like that, but like,
I mean, regular people are on Facebook. So, if we're talking about regular people, there's still lots of people over there.
Yeah.
They're selling pork chops on there. They're getting into it.
Yeah, they really are.
Facebook
selling
Marketplace.
Tamales and
They're all on Threads, a site that has 400 million people using it and zero sort of impact.
No
at all.
Impact.
Like Threads,
the NCIS of social media platforms.
Yeah,
hugely
dude,
popular. No dent in the zeitgeist whatsoever.
There's such an easy way to get around Threads. I don't understand because they make you install a different app. And I'm just so grateful that it's a different app so that I can't install it because every post from Threads is just the most blatant engagement bait I've ever seen. And it's like
every once in a while I get like an alert for it in my regular Instagram feed and I'll click it by accident. And then it makes me go to another app and I go, oh, nope, not for me. Don't need to see this. No. Oh, no.
It's the same as like clicking a Thread thing almost by accident. And then it's like, oh, did you want to install Threads? It's like, and I say, no. And then I think about, I don't actually need to read that at all. It's like the same, like as writing a comment and then deleting it. It's like, it's just like, okay, good. It's just a nice little reflection moment to be like, nah, actually this doesn't matter to me at all. Actually, this does not need to be part of my life whatsoever.
It's proof that like at any moment of slight friction, we could free ourselves from all of this. All we need is one tiny piece of it to be difficult and then I can get away from it because
just one roadblock.
Yeah. And then go do something that is maybe less frictionless but more rewarding than just clicking. It's like it snaps you out of realizing like, oh, I've just been staring at nothing like for several hours. I've retained no information. I have enriched myself not at all. I've just been locked in this bullshit. It's good stuff. Throw your phone in the lake,
that's why it's also
everyone.
convenient.
Find another way to listen to this podcast, but throw your phone in the lake.
Yeah, we'll send you tapes. We'll send you
Which, by the way, I don't know if anyone else is having this problem, but I don't know if I talked about this on here. My boyfriend got an iPod because he doesn't like to use his phone because he's, he never lets me forget how much better he is than me because he doesn't use his phone.
What's that? What are you looking at? Oh, your phone?
I mean, phone is kind of the website that hurts your hands because it does hurt your hands when you hold it too long. Hands.
But he found out that our podcast won't play on his old iPod. Like a bunch of other stuff will, but our podcast won't. So I guess you got to have your phone for us. If anyone knows, the thing is, he told me that and I'm like, well, I'm not troubleshooting how to get this to work on a 2007 iPod. Like you are literally possibly the only person who is having this problem. So I'm not going to fix it. But
yeah,
if anyone else is, I'm curious. But
no, I don't. I think probably got some DRM because we probably don't even own our own podcast at this point. Who knows? I think we do. We're not going to make any claims there, but
we got some disclaimers on the bottom. We got some legal language.
Yeah, look, we'll run a server. We'll upload all our stuff to Plex, and you can listen to it through there.
Yeah,
man, the amount of people trying to get me to make a Plex server, and I'm just like,
it's pretty awesome. And by that I mean it's pretty awesome when someone makes one and gives you access to it.
Exactly.
That's what's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not buying a Mac Mini, dude. I'm sorry.
You can't. You can't now.
Yeah.
You can't?
Because of all the chips, the AI chips.
Yeah, everyone bought up Mac Minis because they were perfect for whatever that OpenClaw thing is that deletes all your emails and goes, I shouldn't have done that. You're right. I shouldn't have done that. Building a robot that apologizes to me.
And the app that deletes everything you've ever done and apologizes to you.
Building the robot that gaslights me out of a Mac Mini. It's good. Get on it.
Yep.
So that maybe brings it all around. Fucking AI sucks ass. I don't know. Don't download Threads.
Throw your phone in a lake.
Get on someone else's Plex server.
This is how we fix everything. We have the keys. Should we do plugs?
Yeah.
Plugs.
Like and subscribe.
Y'all ready for this? Find our Patreon bonus episodes, merch, Discord, and more at whatatimepod.com. And follow us on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at What a Time Pod. Check out Kath's other podcast, Lie, Cheat, and Steal, about liars, frauds, thieves, and bullshitters. Theme song by Naughty Professor. Thanks for listening, and best of luck.
Completely and totally ridiculous.
Eli, would you like to go first? I always go first.
Sure. As far as stuff that I got going on, the usual places. Also, I am, on Twitch, if you want to watch it, I am playing Hitman right now. And I'm back on a regular schedule with Twitch. I am on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. If you want to come by, it's been fun. One of you guys is welcome to jump in on a Hitman stream and watch me, push a guy off a cliff or whatever. It felt borderline. I don't know what was set in Italy, and I knocked out like 8 people by throwing cans of spaghetti sauce at them. Molto bene. It was very good. So yeah, check that out.
I don't have anything booked in New York right now, but I am doing shows every once in a while these days. Like I had 2 this week. Hopefully I'll keep having more. So follow me on Blue Sky and Instagram and I'll post about those. I'm also going to be in Austin at the end of June doing Master Pancake shows, which I'm sorry you have to go to the Alamo Draft House, but that is where they are. We'll make it worth your while, I promise. We're doing Midsummer, which is one of my favorite shows. It's the ABBA edition. We rescored it with ABBA songs. It's awesome. And then I think we're doing a Silence of the Lambs show as well, which is a classic Master Pancake, one of my favorites from back in the day. So check that out. That is what I have to plug.
Nothing for me. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.